When it comes to giving, can you give too much?
Ooh, I like it. I think it comes back to this question of what is my posture, what is my context internally and externally as I am giving, right? Yes, certainly I think it's helpful for us to give in a way that is challenging, right? For us to be like thinking about, am I just giving, I don't know, just a measly little like crumb of what I am capable of? Maybe that's something that feels comfortable. I feel good about myself for giving that. But is it really meeting the need? Is it really challenging me in a way to think critically about what I have, what my capacity is? In other times, it's the opposite. In other times, we give so much because that perhaps, coming back to our earlier discussion on like tithing, perhaps that is a way that I find my sense of self, is I just need to give up everything. And oftentimes that can come from a place of anxiousness. That can come from a place of shame, that there's something fundamentally wrong with me, that I can make it right if I just give enough, right? And so we might struggle to have boundaries in our world. Boundaries, not just materially and financially, like anybody asks for $100, like here. But I'm struggling to pay my own credit card bill, right?
Yeah.
But it can also be boundaries around our time. It can also be boundaries around like our mind, right? If people want us to give them space to be heard or to vent to us, right? It's important that we're able to connect with those needs in our world, but also that we're able to connect with our own capacity. Jesus is not asking us to set ourselves on fire to keep other people warm. He does not need that from us. What he wants is healthy, well-rested, well-fed followers who can be effective, who can be present to the needs around us, but not just to break ourselves into pieces. I don't think that he needs that from us.
Well, even he rested. He was on a boat. It was a storm. His disciples were freaking out. And he's like, guys, don't you know who I am? I'm Jesus. I'm sleeping.
Let me sleep. It's good.
Yeah. Storm, be quiet. My disciples are too afraid right now. I need a rest.
Constantly. He was pulling them aside to eat food, to rest, to be together, to just hang out, right? So it's important. Like, we have needs too. And that's okay. That is not a selfish thing for us to say, you know what? I'm not actually able to give more than this amount during this season of my life. Yeah. I'm not actually able to volunteer 60 hours, but I can do 3 right now. Yeah. That's okay if it is attuned to our capacity, attuned to our needs. Maybe it's still a little challenging, but I think there's a healthy spot between being completely in our comfort zone, in a panic, unhealthy, anxious zone, and then being in a zone of challenge that fits our context. Maybe it takes a little bit of work, a little bit of mindful practice for us to do this well. But I think that's the sweet spot, is where we're really being pulled out of our comfort zone, trusting Jesus with the process, and meeting a need in our world.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Boundaries, very key when it comes to giving of, your time, I think, specifically, because I keep hearing, and it happened to me too, the church burnout, they're like, oh, volunteer, here's a gazillion things. We need help on all of these days, and you want to be there. But, care back to the body of Christ. That it takes all kinds, it takes all of us to be able to not have one person carrying the weight of that entire situation. Hey, thanks for watching. Catch the full video of our roundtable discussion now on Faith Strong Today.